Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. This is Growing Wisdom, and we're here with Gary Kohler today, and we're talking about things that need to be skinny for small spaces, but you may want some height as well.
Correct.
So you've got a bunch of different plants. Tell me about the ones we're going to look at.
Okay, this is a European hornbeam. It's used a great deal in Europe as a hedging plant. What I'm doing is I'm waiting for them to get fat and bushy, and then I'm going to trim them perfectly square or rectangular as a solid wall against this edge of my property. I want them to be tall enough so that when I look out the windows I can't see much of my neighbor's house, and I don't want to see any of the plants in the street. For a small city garden, the perfect hedging material.
What else you got here?
Well, I have the fastigiate European beech trees. So what you want to look at is the shape of the plant. People do not look at trees. They walk under them, they walk through them, but they don't look at them. And so I'm looking at these because I want to be very skinny.
And that's important for folks that are in cities or in smaller spaces. What else do you got?
So this is an arborvitae called yellow ribbon. I selected it because according to the books it's supposed to go 14 feet tall and no more than 4 feet wide.
Wow.
And I smushed them right against the chain link fence, and the idea is when they get beyond the chain link fence I'll prune them a little bit in the outside. I put them close together because I didn't want to wait the rest of my life for it to be a hedge. I don't want them to get too tall, because then what happens if they get too tall, they start making this space feel claustrophobic.
Speaking of tall, what are those way over there?
Those are golden dawn redwoods, which is a fairly common plant here in northern United States. And the back of my house looked out to this large chocolate shingled house, and I didn't want to see it too much. And I wanted some kind of screening between me and that particular house. Every year they've grown about 3 feet, and I'm hoping by the end of next summer they will have overtopped the house. But it gives a pretty effective screen. It's not a solid wall, it's just like a veil.
So Gary, if folks want to plant these in their own yards, check their zone and the plant zone?
Well, they should always read about the plant before they buy one and make sure it's an appropriate choice for their particular climate and their particular soil type. But they're generally, the 4 we looked at are tough, hardy, long-lived, and beautiful year-round.
Sounds like you. Come back every week for all of our tips and helps here at Growing Wisdom.